It makes me want to imagine what else is there. What else can I do? In what ways can art be more accessible? Hi, I'm Marika. I'm the artist behind Woman Create. I mainly make collages about women and femininity and feminism. And this is my mural work called Nurturing Ubuntu. The title of this mural is Nurturing Ubuntu, connecting to our humanity. Ubuntu is actually it's an African philosophy that makes us reflect on human ideals like empathy, compassion, diversity. When we are thinking about our identity, it's not about just ourselves. It's about putting ourselves in the lens of other people, and that's how we can achieve yung philosophy of Ubuntu, or making the world a better place. For this particular piece, I just want them to feel beauty and the idea of being connected to each other and freedom. Kasi yun naman talaga yung point ng public art. It doesn't matter how you interpret it. It's really up to you. But if you like the work and if it resonates with you, I think that's what matters to me. I've always wanted to do a mural. I've always wanted to paint it on a wall, like ever since 2015 or basta kung whenever nag-start yung mga murals dito sa BGC, I've always wanted to have one. Kahit hindi talaga ako ganun kagaling mag-paint, I don't really do murals. It's really my first mural. It's such an honor and privilege and still a super dream come true. Especially galing akong daming rejections prior to that. Sobrang daming learnings talaga. Learning how to go on a scaffold, dealing with my partner in BGC and keeping up with the deadlines, and of course it's my first time managing such a big team and directing them, what I want, what I don't want. Most of my collages are digital, so in digital we can control alt delete. Here we have to really spend some time redoing a lot of things. Kailangan you have to always take a step back at what you're doing versus like doing a digital collage. The iPad is like on your face, the computer is on your face. This one you always have to take a step back so you're in alignment with what you're doing. We started end of November. Tas ang deadline is really 2 weeks lang talaga. The biggest transition was trying to fit that piece into a wall and then expanding it. So these parts are new. Itong nakikita nyo dito, these are new parts. A bit difficult to kind of mesh yung original idea with that. There was an involvement with my partners like BGC and Bonifacio Arts. Their feedback had to also be taken into consideration, which is natural din naman. And then the most difficult part was I have a day job in an agency as an art director, so it's so hard to split my time doon and then I have to come here every night to check and also do my part. Normally, they start as early as 7 or 8 a.m. Ako din, pag weekends or holidays, I'm also here like as early as 7 a.m. and then we end at like 10 p.m. It's so beautiful because anyone can have access to it. Anyone who's not really into arts, for example, in this particular space, most of the people who live here in the Flats BGC are people who are doctors here sa St. Luke's. Mga companies dito, they're not really artists, they're not really creatives, but they're exposed to this type of work. Yun talaga yung point ng public art. It's my work, but it's not for me anymore. It's really for the public. Even if I dabble on different mediums like painting, even illustration, I've been trying to do illustration work, but I think collage talaga is my home. My soul yearns for it. Like if I'm not doing it for a period of time, parang a bit worried. I really love it because me and a bunch of other collage artists from all over the world can use one image pero iba't iba yung interpretation. I think that's the beauty and magic of it. It really puts out our individuality more versus like the painting medium. Makes me want to imagine what else is there? What else can I do? In what ways can art be more accessible? And I think that's my goal now. How else can a digital piece become something more. And then that's the whole point of this mural space, that your art is not just a print, it's not just canvas, whatever. It can be so many things. Don't be afraid. As long as you know the basics of whatever that medium is, just go for it. It's not about keeping your options open, it's just, you know, trying everything you can and see where you find your most joy in. I really want to explore something else or something more. Being unafraid to explore different types of mediums, I think that's really the first step. Just go for it.